Hey everyone, welcome back to the Art to Life vlog. I am still in Mexico, but I've been painting a lot, and I got this really cool question that I've been asking myself lately, and it's just something I do in my head. And I realized I've never really like said it out loud too much. And I kind of tried it at the last retreat, and it really helped people. So I thought I would just share it with you because I think it kind of works. It works in art and it kind of works in life too, which is always, that's what really cool. But here's what I ask myself. I look at my art and I look at the thing and I say, where in this painting or whatever I'm making do I feel less free? Does it feel constricted? And it's a trip. You can kind of like look and you can kind of tell. And it's often like, for me, it comes where a lot of things get tangled together, or where I'm a little nervous or the shape's too close to the edge. But you can actually like scan the art and you can see where you feel tight. It's almost like you can feel it when you ask yourself that question and you look at what you're doing. And of course, in your life, right, there's certain conditions, there's certain people, there's certain situations where you don't feel so free. And these are important things to look at, right? Because why? Because when we're more free, when we can be more ourselves, our art's going to be better. We'll be more expressive. We'll be the best version of ourselves. It's like these are the things that get in our way. And if we can pay attention to them, either get rid of them or figure out new ways of thinking about it. But it's a great diagnostic tool. It's a great question, I think. And what I do is I find the area in the work where it's feeling constricted, and I do something that opens it up. Generally, I'll like paint over it, or I'll use a bigger tool, or I'll just close my eyes and do something, and that like shifts the work so quickly. So anyway, that's just a great question. Where in this do I not feel free? Try it, check it out, and let us know in the comments if this works for you. And better yet, what are questions you ask yourself? Because so many people, and this comes up at these retreats constantly, how do I take this to the next level? I just feel kind of like I get so far and then I can't go any further. And it's these kinds of tools, these kinds of questions, ways of going further, ways of improving the work, taking it to the next level. And that's what, we can help each other on this. So let me know in the comments, let us know in the comments. And especially if you have other questions. I love questions. So I'd love to, for my own, my own selfish reasons, I'd love to read some of yours. I've got a really cool podcast coming out. We talked a lot about this at the team offsite, understanding the 6 human needs and, why we do things, how do we get our art to be addicting? How do we make this, how do we get our art to fulfill us? What are the needs we have as human beings that everyone does? There's 6 of them. Anyway, I dive into this in the podcast. And if you can jigger this, if you can understand this, if you can start having your art fulfill 3 of these 6 needs, it'll become an addiction. And that's a really cool thing that happens. And I know for many of you it already is, but it's just fascinating to learn about the needs we have as human beings. And this is nothing I made up. This is, I think Tony Robbins definitely uses this in his platform, and there's some great YouTube videos and there's links to that in the podcast. But I think it's powerful information as creators that we need to understand. You guys, I hope you have an awesome Sunday, and I hope you make some art. And don't forget, you are a work of art. All right, you guys. Bye from Mexico. I'll see you soon. Hey everyone, if you found this helpful, I have a whole lot more to teach, share, and inspire you with every single week. So join the Art to Life YouTube channel by clicking the subscribe button below. Okay, let's do this. Awesome.